Dickey talking about Roth conversions. It is one of the questions I get a lot about from some of my clients. And I understand the questions and the concerns about it, but it's not as complicated as it really sounds. All a Roth conversion is taking a current 401k or current IRA that you have put money into before you've paid taxes on it. The idea is that if you take it from being an IRA where the money that's in it is growing, tax deferred, when you pull it out in retirement or at some point down the road, you have to pay tax on all of it because you didn't pay tax on it now. So there's a lot of people who think that if you convert that over to a Roth, that it's a better thing and you'll have less taxes that you end up paying on it. Where that may or may not be true, the problem is on your tax situation, it may not work. I'll give you an example. I had a 35-year-old come into my office and question me about it. He had $130,000 in his 401k and he was changing jobs, so he wanted to turn it into an IRA, and then he wanted to do the Roth conversion. So we sat down and ran the numbers for him. And in his tax situation, the moment he would try to convert that from a 401k or an IRA to a Roth, he would have to pay 32% in taxes that year. So imagine adding $130,000 to your income. If you're making $100,000 or $200,000, so you're not making $200,000, you're making $330,000. So in his situation, because it would push him into a tax bracket where he'd have to pay 32%. Well, instead of having $130,000 growing for him, he'd only have $88,000. And when we ran the numbers, by the time he got into retirement, he'd have 1.5 million, almost 1.6 million in his IRA versus a million, just over $1 million. Now, again, when you pull that money out, you have to pay tax on it. But the question is, if it's worth more, even on the tax basis where you had to pay 30%, it's going to come out about even. But you're only pulling the tax out a little bit at a time. So I'm not suggesting doing a Roth conversion. I'm not suggesting not doing a Roth conversion. What I'm trying to tell you is take a look at it, run the numbers, and do what's best for you. Dickey out.